Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan. And here, basically, we are discussing about one topic that is basically the World Bank. World Bank. That person is basically investigating why basically that person basically was removed from the basically you can say like this also why that person basically was removed from the each and every blood group. So like this, basically, this was the topic, and this is the basically topic. In this, basically, we have discussed lots of things. Basically, in this, basically, we are discussing a few topics that one person basically want to richest person, one person of the India basically want to become the richest person. Second point was basically how basically one person got HIV/AIDS and how basically his Nasbandi was happened, how basically the digital world has been created, how basically the each and every body parts are basically controlled by each and every cities. In this, basically, we have discussed the Bollywood and the sports energy. Basically, in this, basically, we have discussed that basically how basically the one Sholay movie energy basically has created lots of human and souls, and then basically how basically the from Sholay movie lots of foods basically has created, and due to that foods basically lots of energies are created, and that basically that energy basically directly affecting to the each and every body parts basically, and sorry, each and every actress basically, and then basically that is basically affecting to their generation also, whether basically they are real or not real basically. For example, in Bollywood, basically, lots of people say that we keep ourselves very safe. Basically, we do the movie and then basically we leave the Mumbai, and then basically in the house basically of the Bollywood person basically that basically we place duplicate, but that is not going to affect because it directly going to affect you basically wherever you are staying in Earth planet. So basically, then basically there is in the sixth point is basically the negative energy and the positive energy. And due to this negative energy and positive energy, the Earth planet has ended 100 times, more than 100 times, just due to this negative energy and positive energy. So that topic is the next topic basically. For this, basically, this topic basically might basically take little bit time, but we will discuss in short basically. But each and every point will be very dangerous. Each and every point will be very dangerous. So here first we will discuss that what actually the negative is and what actually the positive is. Then basically one person told that basically you can see that Earth planet basically. Yes, basically from this universe only we will start basically because each and everything basically happens from universe only. Each and every single basically if the one small grass basically is also basically color is green, that is also controlled by the universe. If universe says that basically I want to change this green grass color to brown color, then basically they can easily do. But that basically affects lots of things basically. So change basically. If anybody universe group says that basically I want to do this, Earth planet people says that we want to do this changes, then basically they will literally will become angry basically because they have to do lots of changes basically. Literally will they will become angry. So that basically we will discuss basically why they will become angry basically. Here basically we are discussing that how basically negative and positive effect basically is affecting the so basically we are going to start from the universe only. One energy, one planet basically is going towards basically right. Earth planet and that dot basically is moving towards that basically is different thing. But here we are talking about within dot that tiny dot in within that tiny dot basically more than 1 crore, 2 crore, 100 crore planets basically are moving. Then one person basically asked that basically why basically they are not hitting basically each other. Yeah, there might be some reason basically. Right? 100 crore planets basically are moving in the universe. Why they are basically not? And in this basically the Earth planet is also moving, where basically currently we are staying. So basically he told that basically why basically it is not hitting to each other. Yeah, why basically it is not hitting to each other? There might be some reason, right? Yes, there might be some reason here basically. So that basically is the positive energy and the negative energy. The ratio of the positive energy and the ratio of the negative energy that are basically the planets basically and the galaxies basically and the astrostone basically and the satellites basically connected with that planets. If one planet is negative energy spreading negative energy, then that satellite also will be negative. If one planet is spreading positive energy, then basically that planet basically also will be positive. So like this, basically each and every planets basically in this universe, basically there are more than 100 crore planets. There basically positive energy and negative energy are basically doing the balance. Due to that balance, basically the Earth, sorry, the entire planets are basically not hitting each other. The entire planet basically is not hitting each other. Then one person told that basically that means what actually you are telling basically I'm not able to get. Then he told that basically one planet is moving to right side, right? But there might be some another planet which is basically pushing that planet. Then he told that 100% you are correct, yeah. Then one person told that Earth planet is moving to that direction, right? Then he told that yes, 100% basically it is moving to that direction. Then he told that, "But why basically it is moving to that direction only?" Then he told that basically it is pushing. Then basically one person told that it is pushing or basically it's some another attraction is basically happening. Then he told that basically pushing attraction both basically you can say. Then basically he told that suddenly if our planet changes the planet direction, then basically he told that the another attraction basically happened here basically. So that basically is negative and that is positive. Basically. That is positive and that is negative. So Earth planet basically is telling that basically we are creating for example currently today is basically one person basically asked by the universe people basically to the software company. Today is basically 17 November and the time is 9:30. So one person basically asked the question basically. So 17th November 2023 and time is 9:30 p.m. So which energy basically the currently Earth planet is generating? Then basically I am telling you in this world basically many 1% people only can able to do the answer. They are basically only the the nuclear power company basically who can give you the answer that this planet basically currently the earth planet is generating negative energy and it's going to generate negative planet, it's going to generate negative planet. Then basically one person told that in one day basically how many planets basically the earth planet can generate. Then he told that basically one planet basically can generate. If earth planet basically say that basically I want to generate one planet, then basically he can generate. Then basically he told that basically it's very dangerous thing, yeah, you are telling. It's very dangerous thing basically you are telling. Then he told that basically exactly you are very it's a very dangerous thing because the each and every planet basically in this universe basically is spreading negative energy and positive energy. And due to that negative energy and positive energy balancing basically, due to that basically not a single planet is touching each other, touching each other. Otherwise basically and our planet basically has ended 100 more than 100 times. So this might be the reason basically. It might be the reason that Earth planet might have spreaded some that kind of energy which affected to some universe area. Due to that, basically the Earth planet completely ended. Due to that, basically the Earth planet completely ended, and mostly Earth planet has ended many times. So this is the only reason basically. That's why basically people, whenever you start the any your work basically, then few people says that basically you can think negative wise and basically sometimes you have to think positive, positive side and negative side both sides. Basically. If you are going to give the interview to that, for example, I am giving the interview to the Accenture company, then basically I would be thinking negative side and positive side both side basically. Positive side means basically you can say that I got the big interview basically. And negative side means basically I was not getting interview and suddenly basically I got the interview call. So that would be negative side. And it can be positive side also. So like this basically that depends upon your thinking basically. So like this basically one person told that basically Earth planet has ended many times, right? Just see the basically the dangerous thing basically just now basically I'm going to talk. Earth planet has ended many times. So that day basically when Earth planet was ended completely, that day basically the Earth planet was spreading which energy basically. Then basically you can do basically one thing. You can check that basically the animals basically which is basically containing the entire Earth planet ended data. That means basically you want to say that the animals basically is containing. So he told that basically the new animal basically which is generated. Then basically how to track that basically. Then basically he told that this is the question basically good question basically you have asked. Then basically he told that basically this is the good question basically you have. Then basically he told that basically you have to do lots of R and D and then basically assume that we can basically check the blood cells. We can check that basically you 100% is going to get the chain basically. For example, when you check the spider's blood cells basically, there you find basically that this was the period basically when our planet was ended and the entire Earth planet basically was created into spider. Then when in person told that basically cat basically, then he told that basically cat basically was generated from human blood cells only. But that blood cells basically generated the cat. There might be some reason, right? Basically. Otherwise, why basically it's converted into the animal? Basically, there might be some reason. Then he told that yes, basically there might be some reason. So whatever animal energy basically that basically mostly are the remember basically like this basically one person basically told that basically how basically the Earth universe group basically remembers the last ended data. Last the Earth planet was ended. Basically, Earth planet ended more than 100 times. So basically, it's not possible to remember the things. Basically. So how basically they remember the things? Then they told that basically they creates few things basically in the Earth planet. It can be animal also, and it can be anything basically. It can be mountain also. Basically. It can be some set of trees also basically. Just they want that energy basically due to basically what the last energy basically when the Earth planet was ended, the last energy basically that was negative or positive. Due to that the due to that it might not be possible basically, but that day basically which energy was getting spreaded and due to that day basically we can't just say that due to that energy only the Earth planet ended, because it's would be very early decision basically. So he told that basically the Earth planet basically is containing negative energy or positive energy. So that basically it might possible that one day it might generate negative energy and one day it might generate positive energy. Then basically he told that basically that's why basically the all satellites basically in this world basically all the satellites basically are connected with Earth planet directly, but in nuclear company and power company. That's why basically sometime basically the power company and basically the energy company get blast also. Might be the negative positive energy reason also basically. It might possible that it might be the balancing which happens basically, that the balancing basically might be affecting the entire universe basically. So that might be possible basically. So due to that basically sometimes blast also happen in the nuclear energy basically. And sometimes basically the war also basically starts, because it might possible that that country basically might be spreading that whatever energy basically, that energy might be affecting the negative and positive energy balancing basically. So that's very dangerous. So basically one person told that basically assume that in universe basically, then one person told that this is basically uh, this basically IT people basically might be having this data, right? Then he told that basically 100% they might be having data, but the data basically up to this level basically they might not be having, because lots of the negative tasks basically is positive they go for that particular person basically. Lots of positive tasks basically are negative for that person. That also things are basically there. So how basically you can decide that this is positive, this is negative, because you don't know the future, na, basically. That if you are doing this particular task, if you are basically doing this task, that is going to give you good or bad basically. That you don't know. So how basically you can think that this is going to be negative, this is going to be positive. Then he told that 100% you are correct here. Then basically one of the Bollywood person told that basically we basically know basically the each and everything basically. Then he told that basically how basically you know. Then he told that basically we runs with the we basically have created lots of movies, we have created lots of human souls, we have created it. So basically we know basically that person is going to think that, and according to that thinking this is going to happen. So we know the exact data basically, that what is going to happen. Then he told that basically that means you know the future. That means you will know that basically around his around basically that particular person basically who are those group, who are the each and every people, and who are going to interact with that particular person. That also basically we are set it into that human souls. Then he told that basically no, basically that because that's very difficult because the near person basically who might be created that person basically it might possible that some powerful energy group might have created. So we can't control that basically, but we can control our data basically, that he's not supposed to go there. For that, basically, Bollywood says that we have the timetable, we have the schedule, basically, we have the managers, basically, who basically do the each and every plans of us. So that basically 24 hours, basically, whatever we are doing, that is perfectly planned. And that is basically positive or negative, that basically they only decides, their managers. So like this, basically, he told that basically in universe, basically, each and every moment connects to negative and positive. For example, he told that basically 100 crore planets basically are moving in the universe. 100 crore planets basically are moving in the universe. So, which energy that might be generating? Then he told that basically it's very dangerous thing. Basically, we asked actually the thing basically you have asked, that is very dangerous because it might be possible that in this basically the Earth planet is also moving. In this basically the Earth planet is also moving. In this 100 crore basically where the earth planet basically is connecting basically, in which area basically the earth planet is generating the data basically, he literally told that basically. Then he told that basically yes, yeah, basically you are 100% correct here. That's why basically the each and every satellite groups are basically the earth planet is just literally moving, and the people basically are the people basically are creating human clones, this clone, that clone, people body, the pollution or the population is also increasing from previously it was 500 crore, now it's 600 crore, 700 crore, now it's 800 crore, because our planet is moving. So for that basically you require the data, you require the which type of energy basically, that basically is also the question basically. One person told that basically generate do one thing, create this city basically, but which energy basically it is generating in the universe, that basically nuclear power company may 100% might be doing, otherwise the blast basically happens automatically. That also basically they know. If basically they are generating, for example they have created one city from the nuclear power company, if that city is generating wrong energy in the universe, then 100% that energy, that nuclear power company is going to get blast. But basically this basically then he told that basically can't we track this before basically before creating the city basically. Then he told that basically that is also possible basically, for that only basically we have created one city basically in one of the city basically that basically contains each and every energies basically. For example, you can see that area, that is Mars area, you can see that area, that is Earth planet area, you can see that area, that is Jupiter area, you can see that area, that is a Sutan area, that is you can see that area Mutan area. So like this basically the each and every planet's area basically are designed. So in Earth planet basically you are going to design one planet basically, sorry, one design, going to design one city basically. So that energy basically you can dump to that city. Like this basically the cities basically has been created. So one person told that do you want to say that the entire universe basically is created in one city basically, you want to say that directly? Then he told that basically yes. Then he told that you want to say that one city is created as a Earth planet. You want to say that also directly. Then he told that basically yes. So you want to say that in this world basically there is one city which is controlling the entire world. You want to say that directly. Then he told that basically yes, you are correct. So this way the creation basically has done. So each and everything basically gets creates, At last basically whatever basically world basically gets creates, whatever thing basically they do the R&D each and everything basically, after the set of level of step basically, at last basically it comes to that city basically where the world basically exists. So he told like this. Then basically he told that basically why basically the creation is like that. That means the creator basically of the world basically might be knowing this, that the negative and energy basically is affecting the universe, and due to that basically the 100 times basically the Earth planet basically has ended. That means one person literally told that basically. That means the 100 time basically the Earth planet has ended. That means somebody is basically connected with this 100 time ended. Then he told that yes, basically it is possible basically. Otherwise, basically how he knows basically that from this only basically you have to start. There might be some groups, right, who might be connected constantly with the Earth planet, and whenever the Earth planet ends, basically they do the backup, and then basically they starts with exactly from that areas only, basically from where the Earth planet was ended. That means basically they creates a human clone. They basically literally starts the world like this. Exactly, basically. That means you are correct here. That means you are correct. You are 100% correct. So like this, basically the Earth planet basically is generating negative energy and positive energy. So like this, basically the universe basically also generate negative energy and positive energy, and the positive energy basically calculation happens in the Earth planet. Sorry, in the universe basically, and that generates something basically. That generates something basically. That generates something basically might be galaxy, might be planet, might be the roadmap, the next roadmap of the particular planets. That also basically might be possible basically. The next roadmap of the planets, that also basically might be possible, because satellites is moving to the certain direction, and Earth planet is going to move to that direction. That basically each and every planet, each and every satellite groups knows that, and according to that movement basically of the planet which is going to move to that side basically after a certain time, according to that environment area basically it tracks the data, and according to that data basically if they have the data in Earth planet, that this Earth planet basically containing this data, and this data basically can set to that area, and then basically if they say that basically this data will not get set in that area basically, then basically he creates the another data according to the time period basically he basically has got. So basically for example the satellite is distance is basically this much, so he basically calculates basically that this much basically is the time period we have got. So according to that basically how many time basically it will take for the entire creation basically to create. Then he told that basically this much time period. Then basically he told that basically human clone will be the proof. Then he creates the human. That 5 crore basically human clone is the example. Like this, basically he says that yeah, literally it's very dangerous. Yeah, literally the world basically is doing very dangerous tasks basically. Then one of the person basically told that basically we have many sectors in this world, right? Then he told that exactly basically you are correct. Then he told that software sector is there. Yes, exactly you are correct. Then basically there are medicine sector basically you are exactly correct. Health sector is there, exactly correct. Bollywood sector is there, exactly correct. Hollywood sector is there, exactly correct. Industrial sector is there, exactly correct. Government sector is there, correct. Like this basically there are many sectors basically, right? There are basically more than, you can say, more than 1 lakh sector also basically you can say. Small sectors also basically are there. More than 1 lakh sector basically are there in this world. So each and every sector basically generates negative energy and positive energy. Generates negative energy and positive energy. So one person told that basically what is negative energy and what is positive energy. Then one person told that basically, do you know basically the cyber department? They basically blocks each and every mobile number, each and every email ID, each and every resumes, and each and every earning income basically. Yeah, basically they have basically the habit also. That is basically positive for them. That is basically the positive for them. But the person basically who is getting effect, that is basically negative for him. Then he told that basically exactly you are correct. Yeah, exactly you are correct. So same way basically in software industry basically also there are negative positive thing basically. Then he told them was exactly you are correct here. The cyber cell basically is blocking his mobile number, blocking his biodata, blocking his each and every email ID, tracking his this, tracking his laptops. Like this basically they says that basically we have blocked this. We have basically blocked that each and every laptops like this each and everything basically we have blocked. Then he told that basically exactly we have done this. Then basically that is positive for them basically. That is basically positive task for them basically. But that is converted to negative for that particular person basically. Then he told that exactly. Yeah. So both side basically the energy is going to generate. Then he told that exactly you are correct. So this is also basically one of the energy which generates in the environment. And it creates something basically. Whatever basically energy generates, it creates something in the planet basically. And that basically converts into negative and positive task which is 100% going to happen. So that basically he told that basically this is also one of the tasks basically you want to say. Then he told that exactly this is also one of the tasks basically. So this task basically which is going to generate that basically you want to say that it can be new task and it can be old task. Then he told that exactly basically. So he told that basically each and every old task basically have the rules and regulation. Basically whatever types of task or basically whatever things is going to happen, that means some rules and regulation basically is there. Exactly. Then new task basically which is going to happen, which basically does not exist in this 3 lakh. That would be 3 lakh number one. That would be basically how basically it would be. Then basically he told that basically each and everything basically rules and regulation, each and everything basically is going to create. Then basically it might possible that new energy also basically might be going to generate. Then he told that exactly basically. So this is also basically the now the new task basically which is going to generate, that is going to generate what? Negative or energy? Sorry, negative and positive. This basically was very dangerous question basically you have asked. Then one person told that this is very dangerous question you have asked. Basically that is going to generate negative or positive energy. That is going to generate negative or positive energy. This was very dangerous question. He asked because this is going to affect directly to universe. It is directly going to affect the universe due to that negative and positive task which was generated, and due to that negative and positive task the energy got generated, and due to that energy basically the set of tasks got generated in the environment, and that task basically was generating negative and positive, and then basically it converted into certain level of physical things basically. That basically we will discuss slowly basically what actually this is. Then basically he told that each and every sector basically generates negative and positive tasks, both sides of task, right? Then he told that exactly basically you are correct, yeah. Each and every sector basically is going to generate negative and positive tasks. Then he told that basically each and every task basically it's going to be negative, it's going to be positive. So who basically do the balancing, yeah? Then he told that there is no system basically created in this world basically. For example, Bollywood group says that basically we have 3 lakh human souls, and from that 3 lakh human souls basically the 30 crore people has been generated. So who is doing the balancing of negative and positive task? Then he told that basically nobody is going to do. Then basically one person told that basically it might possible that one day Bollywood will end. If this issue basically, sorry, if this energy basically connects to universe, then he told that exactly you are correct here. And due to that Bollywood basically it might possible that entire Earth planet basically might get end. Then he told that exactly you are correct here. That means he told that basically each and every sector basically are uh, tracked by some group. That means we want to say that basically. Then he told that basically that type of system basically we don't have basically. That each and every sector basically is tracked by some group basically. For example, Bollywood group they basically just now I have taken as an example that 3 lakh to 4 lakh basically human souls has been created by the Bollywood movie, and from that human souls, basically more than 30 crore people has been generated, and their turnover is basically more than 50,000 crore, and banking transaction are basically more than 5 to 6 lakh crore. This basically is generating negative energy or positive energy. Then he told that basically for few basically group that is positive, and for few group basically negative. Then he told that basically exactly you are correct here. You are exactly 100% correct. Basically. But who is doing the balancing? Basically? Because one day basically it might possible that energy which is going to generate of the Bollywood, the energy basically which is going to generate the in the Bollywood basically, that might generate negative and positive both sides basically. And the balancing basically might not happen. Then he told that basically you are correct here. Because in universe basically each and everything basically each and every planet is generating negative or positive. Then one person told that basically planet is basically one planet can't generate a negative and positive energy. Basically mostly that is not possible. But in Earth planet basically it is generating negative and positive. But that is basically for Earth planet. That is basically the energy which is generating that is for Earth planet. They are basically thinking according to the Earth planet, and the Earth planet is generating negative and positive energy. But the for universe basically it is only one that is going to be negative, and it can be positive also. Then basically he literally basically thought basically exactly you are correct here. Then basically he started thinking each and every sector basically. There are basically how many sectors basically in this world basically, which has been created by one group. Then basically he started with the Bollywood. He told that basically there are basically 5 lakh human souls. Assume that 4 to 5 lakh. 4 to 5 lakh basically human souls basically has been created from their movie. For example, there are more than lots of Malayalam movies also created. So he told that from Malayalam movie basically they have created Malayali human souls. You want to say that? Then he told that that is basically the language, na basically. Then he told that basically that means you want to say that human souls basically also basically have some language. Then he told that basically this is also basically one of the topic basically. Then he told that basically assume that there are basically total movie basically in Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood, whatever basically. They have created 4 to 5 lakh human souls from each and every movie. Not each and every movie, for an entire movie. Basically. For each movie, basically, they can't create 4 to 5 lakh basically. It might possible, but that will basically might be take time. So he told that basically 4 to 5 lakh basically human souls basically has been created from entire movies theater movie basically you can say. It can be Hollywood, it can be Bollywood, it can be anything. It can be anything basically. So he told that basically it has generated 30 to 40 crore. So it can be generate the environment basically which they are generating. It is negative, positive. Basically, they are basically connecting according to the universe basically because they have already taken the control of human basically generation. Then he told that basically exactly. Then he told that basically one question basically he asked in universe basically whenever the newly basically human clone system was started, that was approved by universe group only. Then he told that basically exactly yeah you are correct. That was approved by the universe group only because universe group only approves each and everything. Even basically the grass color is green. If somebody tells that basically that has to be brown, then basically without universe approval, basically it is not possible. Without universe approval, basically it is not possible basically because land basically each and everything is created by universe group basically. Exactly, you are exactly correct. So he told that basically the more than 4 to 5 lakh human souls basically has been created from the Bollywood, Tollywood, Hollywood, basically how many wood are basically whatever wood basically are there basically. Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood, and basically the Hollywood is also there. Then the Bollywood, Tollywood, and the each and every basically woods are basically are there. So like this basically each and everything basically each and every picture basically you can say we the exact name basically each and every picture basically each and every movie basically which is created from each and every languages they basically are 4 to 5 lakh. This is the count. 4 to 5 lakh is the count. So that basically has generated more than 30 to 40 crore human population. So next basically part basically we are going to discuss this only basically the in universe basically entire things basically works according to the negative and positive energy.